our Spring 2018 presidential debate. Here are your candidates. So the way this is going to work, each pair is going to give their opening remarks. After they give their opening remarks, then I will pose a few questions to both parties. Then we will have a question from the audience. And then I will ask 2 more questions, and then they will give their closing statements. So, to decide who is going to give their statement first, we're simply going to do rock, paper, scissors. That's 2 out of 3. Okay, so our first opening statement will come from Isabel and Ian.
No, I thought that was...
They get to choose. You will have 90 seconds. I will let you know when it's time.
If we are elected as your student council presidents, we will make the school a better place. We will base our decisions off what you, the students, want. I know that everyone thinks that we will majorly screw up because that's what we've been hearing down the halls. But I don't even see how that's possible because we would try our hardest to make this school a better place. We would take the position seriously, also contrary to what a lot of you guys have been saying.
We can be serious. Well, this is...
And we would base our decision off what you guys think is right, and not just our personal beliefs. We believe that this school, and that we could do just as well as Dylan and Issa would be able to.
And maybe better.
And
We worked, also, we've worked really hard on this campaign, and we think that we've earned your vote, and that we could, yeah.
Okay. Those of you that don't know us, I'm Dylan, this is Lisa. Well, we're going to start this over again. Those of you that don't know us, I'm Dylan, and this is Lisa. We decided to run for student co-presidents because we want to make a difference at AVS. This school is very important to us, and we really want it to be. We plan to do this by incorporating all of your voices, and we have some ideas of our own as well.
If elected, we plan to host fun school fundraisers, or should I say, fundraisers, and donate the money to charities that you, the students, think are important. We also want to have more student-led events. An example of this could be a haunted house for Halloween, created by the 8th graders with other grades to get to explore. We want to create traditions that can be passed down from grade to grade. We want people to have something to look forward to every year, and something younger grades can look forward to as they get older. That said, we don't want there to be much of an inequality between grades. Some inequality is inevitable, but we don't want anyone to be isolated.
AVS is a school that prides itself on being a strong community, and as that is one of our core values. If elected for presidents, we will try our very best to make sure everyone's voice is heard. Thank you.
So I'm going to pose one question to each party. The first question is for Ian and Isabel. In your campaign application, you described your campaign as extraordinary. Why is that a good thing?
okay, we are different from all of you guys because we're both little kids with ADHD.
No.
Okay, you have 60 seconds.
All right, we wrote extraordinary because we're not going to try and be really crazy and do fundraisers. We're just going to try and be there, represent the school well, and do a good job of that. We're just going to try and make ourselves look presentable and decent. Nothing insanely special or crazy. We're just going to try our hardest.
Dylan, and Isa. In your campaign application, you discussed fixing the mistakes made this year. If you could talk about some of the mistakes that you would like to fix if you are elected president.
Well, we're not trying to say that the student council did a bad job, because this year's student council did an amazing job, especially as the first student council AVS has had. But we want to make sure the dances are more coordinated, maybe adding more time between the dances to clean up or to bring more snacks. As we mentioned earlier, we want to add some new things, but we also want to make some small tweaks so the overall experience of students is better.
We have our question from the audience, coming from Jacob Nessa in the front. Jacob.
I think at some point in time, both co-president candidates, you have stated that you want to let's listen to the AVS community and incorporate the voices. How exactly would you take suggestions from the community and try and implement those suggestions?
Maybe a suggestion box so someone can come up and speak to us.
If we can host public forums. No, that's boring. Suggestion box. That would work. Also.
Well, we've also had a similar idea of a suggestion box, but as Dylan wanted to say, maybe emails?
So if you guys want something to be incorporated into the ABS, feel free to email us if we get elected president. And we would respond to those emails, and we would look into bringing that to the ABS.
Also, we could use the suggestion box for complaints.
Complaint box.
We were also thinking of, I know this was an idea that was first introduced, of having an open forum, maybe once or twice a month, or less frequent than that, so people could actually come and voice their concerns and ideas.
That's what he just said.
Okay, thank you. So at this point in the debate, each party has prepared a question for the opposition. Wait, you make two? Oh, great, I have two questions for you. So, we are going to have Isabel and Ian to pose their first question for Dylan and Isa. Dylan and Isa will have 60 seconds to respond to their question.
Okay, what are your views on the relationships between 5th and 6th grades and the 7th and 8th grades?
As we mentioned earlier in our speech, we don't want there to be too much of an inequality between grades because everyone's equal, but we want some traditions that maybe the 8th grade can do to help younger students that eventually the 5th grade and 6th grade and 7th grade will get to experience.
Amen.
What would your classmates say is the most rewarding thing about working with you two personally, as Isa and Dylan?
In group projects, they would describe me as caring about the topic that we're working on, because I am passionate about my work and what I do.
We also do our best and go to extra lengths to make sure that when something needs to get done, we get it done, even if it includes working after school or in our free time. So I think we would just go as far as we can to get things done.
Thanks.
So our first question is for you guys is, what specific qualities make you fit to be the next president?
It's a hard one.
Okay, Okay, I personally think that pretty much everyone is fit to take this position, unless it is not. Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to say this, but it is not that hard of a position to fulfill. We would not be doing this by ourselves. like, they'd basically be our bosses. We wouldn't be running this, like, completely by ourselves. It's not like anybody's more fit than we are, or less.
Also, we understand you guys, because a few years ago, the 5th and 6th graders, we were in your position. And we also understand the 7th and 8th and how you guys all feel, and we believe that we can voice your opinions in a way that you respect.
Your second question.
What is one thing that you would What is one thing you would improve on or add to next year?
I don't know. As much as we could, we try to make it so that 5th and 6th grade had like more rights, but we don't want them to be completely equal because everybody has to go through 5th and 6th grade, and everybody has to deal with just being able to do less stuff in the school, which, by the way, there is not that much of that. It is not that much different. Everybody has to deal with it. Also, all the 6th graders that just were booing me and stuff, you're gonna be in 7th grade next year. In 4 weeks. And we would probably, we'd be planning dances and stuff, so we try to make those more fun and make it so that 7th and 8th grade actually had soda and not just water, because the 5th and 6th grade drank it all. Stop booing us.
Also, you guys could totally make suggestions.
Time it up, Isabel. Okay. I have one more question for both parties, and then they will give their closing statements. My final question is, what is the most concrete way that you as presidents will enhance the AVS student experience? So what is the one most concrete way your presidency will enhance the AVS student experience?
Who wants to go first?
I guess I'll go. I think that the best way to, although we want to add big things, sometimes those don't always happen. And we want to make sure that we just fix the little things that make your day not as enjoyable as it could be. So when AVS is really someplace to look forward to coming to in the morning, and when there's a dance that you want to come to it, and we want to make it feel like it's a place that you want to be.
I would.
30 more seconds. You done?
Okay, so guys, I'm not trying to steal from them, but I was pretty much going to say the same thing. But we would really just try and listen to what the school wants, and we would try and fix mistakes that we actually think are there. We wouldn't try to just avoid them or anything. And I don't know, we would just try our hardest to improve the school in general. What they said, I guess.
And I don't know if the teachers would be okay with this, but I would totally make putty and fidgets allowed, because that would...
come up with guidelines so that the putty doesn't end up in people's hair. And fidget spinners don't get... When fidget spinners were allowed, people went bowling with them. We just don't want
really
that
fun.
to happen.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks.
So now we're going to have our closing statements. After Issa and Dylan go first, they'll have 90 seconds to give their closing statement. In it, Isabel will have their 90 seconds. After both parties have given their closing statement, you're going to go back to your advisories, where you will do two things. One, you will vote. If you're not ready to vote, you can use the remaining time to do your work. Let's give our fullest attention to Issa and Tom for their closing statements.
I'm not going to try to waste your time trying to tell you that we're better than the other candidates, or we deserve to win more than you do. They do, because they've worked tremendously hard on their campaign, and they've done a great job. Dylan and I want you to really vote for a team that you guys believe in.
AVS deserves a president that is committed and passionate about making the school a better place. And Issa and I believe we can fulfill that. We promise that we will do everything we possibly can to make your school a better place. A place you look forward to coming to every day.
Will and Amber have done an amazing job this year, and the next presidents have a lot to live up to. If we are given the chance, we can be the presidents that you guys deserve. Thank you very much.
Okay, so yeah, as student council presidents, we think that we could get a lot done, and we think that we could make the school a better, more inclusive place for everyone. And we would also, I think one of the biggest things that we would do is we would try and make it so that, you know, punishment is kind of like fair, you know, it's equal for everybody, so that way, okay, yeah. Okay, no politics at lunch, we're not like, okay, so we'll try our hardest to make the school a better place, and we'll take the position very seriously, and yeah, I don't know.
As fellow candidates, we respect you, and we think that you guys have put up a tough fight.
You made it sound like it's over. May the best team win. Thanks, guys. If you have been in Advisory D or are in Advisory D, you're required to vote for us, by the way, so thank you.
Okay, everybody, we're going to exit from the comments, starting from the back. So if you're in the back,